All right, hello people. So I just bought a brand new movie that I haven't seen yet. Well, just have seen, but I got it because I didn't. It's called The Killing, and it's by Stanley Kubrick from the Criterion collection. This is the Blu-ray version. There's probably a DVD version out there somewhere, but this is the Blu-ray. Now, when it comes to special features, there are a lot of cool stuff. Some interviews with different people that were in the movie, and some of the main cast get interviewed. So it's cool to see their perspective from what it was like to make a movie with Stanley Kubrick back in the 1950s. So this is specifically 1956, and also comes with another what's it called, short movie from Stanley Kubrick. And the movie that I'm talking about is called Killer Kiss, and it's from 1955, a noir type footage. So this is in black and white, and around the time where this movie came around, which is called Dr. Strangelove, and there's also another military movie by Stanley Kubrick that I have to pick up soon. So this is gonna be about The Killing, and if you've seen this movie, Dr. Strangelove, which you should also get, is that one of the main characters is in this movie, and he plays the main guy who's robbing a bank or robbing a game where people race horses, and there's a big gambling bet going on, and this guy decides to rob the place. Now it's a crime movie, and it has to do with very cool characters, because when you watch a Stanley Kubrick movie, there are obviously he likes to do his characters. And another thing that I noticed when watching this movie is that the dialogue in this movie is well written, and it's those Stanley Kubrick scenes where like there's a lot of talking, they don't cut a lot, and there's a long dialogue sequence, and it puts you in the mood for like you want to watch a movie with actual dialogue, and the characters don't keep cutting, different faces, reactions, and stuff like that. So it has that Stanley Kubrick great cuts that are not that much, but there's a lot of talking in it. And one of the reasons why I wanted to get this movie, besides to watch it online somewhere for free, I want to have it in my collection, which is because of this guy right here, the Joker from The Dark Knight. And you're asking yourself, or asking me, hey Ryan, why are you talking about the Joker in The Killing movie? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because The Killing inspired the bank robbery scene in The Dark Knight, the bank rob scene. The reason why is there's another people that are going to say, well, it's because the mask was taken off from Cesar Romero when he did the Joker and that old 60s Batman stuff. Yeah, correct. The face is kind of molded after that. But let's get into why it was a bank robbing scene, okay? So they have the mask, which looks like this is a clown mask, the blue right here, the stubble, and the white face and the small little slit eyes. And that came from this guy right here. Now, Christopher Nolan didn't have to make a scene, an homage to Stanley Kubrick, but he did, because that's how the scene opens up. I mean, the robbing scene is a little short in this movie, but it's done with a guy who has a plan. He sticks it out and he does it. And there's a bunch of side characters, like this guy hires a hitman. Something goes on with him. There's another guy. He does the job with like 5-6 other people, and one of them tells his wife about the potential plan on how to make money. And then the wife gets caught snooping around the hangout for the plan of attack. And then there's this subtle plot of like that woman who's getting into it with one of the guys who's going to hit up the club, that she's a disrespectful wife, and he always has to come home to her talking about how he's not really oh, you promised me you're going to give me money and stuff like that. And he's telling her, I'm going to get you money. I'm going to get us a car every week. And something happens between those two characters. I'm not going to say what happens, but as it gets progressively going on, and then when you come across to the end, where the guy does to the wife, it was pretty damn good. I kind of like this movie. If you don't want to buy this, right now it's on Tubi, that free streaming platform. But I wanted to buy this because I think it was pretty damn good. And I'm going to show you guys the inside artwork real quick. This is the, this is the CD. It's a giant, a horseshoe? Yeah. It's supposed to be good luck. Back in the day, if you had one in your door somewhere, it could be in good luck. But they changed it out to something else. Well, they don't change that. It remains lucky. Is that a guy gets he gets given the horseshoe and he turns it down, and then the horseshoe gets dropped and it makes the opposite of a U, and then something bad happens to the guy. So this is the interior artwork. It's pretty cool. I like that they have little stuff like this when you open up the page, or that you open up a cover for a movie, and it's interior artwork. That's awesome. That's why I like Criterion Collection. Another thing about the Criterion Collection is the booklets they give. Now this is just like an introduction to Stanley Kubrick, some of the makings of. Very awesome. And there's 24 chapters, and they have credits. They talk about Stanley Kubrick and stuff like that, what it was like to make movies in the black and white era, noir movies. So when it comes to collections, this is worth getting, because not only are the special features good, but also you get another movie out of it, which is called again? Killer Kiss. So you get 2 Stanley Kubrick movies in this Criterion collection. And so to conclude, if you are a fan of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight movie, specifically the bank robbing scene, then you should watch The Killing, because it comes an influence to Christopher Nolan, because Christopher Nolan likes Stanley Kubrick. Very Stanley Kubrick-esque. Like, it has that vibe of someone who actually cares about filmmaking in a different type of way. Like, good directors right here. So, once again, you're a fan of The Dark Knight and the bank robbing scene, you're going to possibly like The Killing. And if you're also a fan of knowing what came into the mind when it comes to of creative purposes for the bank robbing scene, how someone could take a character such as the Joker and have him being more menacing, have him do an actual bank heist. This movie, people. So this is The Killing review from Stanley Kubrick and part of the Criterion collection. And that's going to be my review of this movie. Go ahead and pick it up. I suggest. I got it for around $18, plus another like $5-6 for shipping. And again, at this time of recording, it is free on Tubi. So check that streaming app out. But for right now, this is a movie I would say to go ahead and watch it if you want to watch a Stanley Kubrick movie. It's from 1956. So when it comes to time period, some people don't want to watch that. But there's also people who like watching movies from different eras because they're called timeless classics. And this could be one of them. Peace out.
Once again, I would like to say thank you for watching.